I honestly can't remember why we kept most of this stuff to begin with.
Don't you remember that kite? We used to love flying that with Mother and Father.
Those days are long behind me.
That's why I live and breathe.
I was flying the kite when I got caught on a nanny.
Mary Poppins,
You came back.
you seem hardly to have aged at all.
Really? One never discusses a woman's age, Michael. Would have hoped I taught you better. What brings you here after all this time? Same thing that brought me the first time. I've come to look after the bank's children.
Us?
Oh, yes, you too.
We're about to lose our home. Everything's fallen to pieces since your mother.
I miss Mother.
Nothing's gone forever, only out of place.
It's a good thing you come along when you did, Mary Poppins.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
So you've been off filling the children's heads with stuff and nonsense.
You've forgotten what it's like to be a child.
Everything is possible.
Even the impossible. Off we go.
We saw Mary Poppins 2 days ago on The Greatest Actor of 2020. Storyline is different from the first film. Instead of having to need a nanny, the kids have been growing up really good for the past few years. But you have 3 kids, and suddenly Bert is now the chairman of the bank, and hardly no one uses nannies anymore. Van Dyke, who was playing in the old Mary Poppins, was very young back then, and now he's like 93, and he's playing in the second one, but as the chairman, as like Bert's son. His close relatives to take over the bank while he was away. Tried to give Mr. Banks a lot of loans to pay, and he ended up running out of money, and he was almost about to lose the home. He tried using help with Mary Poppins by entertaining the kids and going on these wonderful adventures, like how to get upside down, how to find your way in the fog, how to go up, and how to swim in a bathtub. The banker guy did whatever he could, to stop Mary Poppins and the Banks family from paying their loans. What they learned is on this journey is, well, nothing's gone forever. And even though the Banks children lost their mother, she will always be with them even if they lose their house. So they learn a very valuable lesson, but they still have a chance on saving the house. And right before they lose it, Bert returns and, well, he saves the Banks home. And, well, what happens to the other guy that tried to take their money? Well, he goes to jail because all he wanted to do was steal the guy's home. But anyway, that's the storyline of Mary Poppins. It was good. It was like 2 hours. It's like just as long as Incredibles 2. Anyway, that's Mary Poppins Returns. It was good. Your thoughts and comments below. Want to know the history behind Walt Disney? Well, here it is. I thought this would be interesting. Okay. There's Walt Disney. He was born December 5th, 1901. Died December 15th, 1966. His spouse, Lenny Disney. I'm not going to follow the spouse. His parents, well, yeah, we can trace back his parents. Here's his parent. Elias Disney. Born February 6, 1859. Died September 13th, 1941. Parents, Keolis Disney and Mary Charadis Disney. Walt Disney's grandparents. Here we go. Born 1832, died in 1891. Parents: Arthur Ellis Disney, Mew Richmond. Born 1838, died 1909. That was Walt Disney's grandpa or grandma. His daughter is Diana Disney. He has no sons. Born December 18th, 1933, died November 19th, 2013. Roller Miller, born October 9th, 1963, and still living. Jennifer Mill Goff, born May 8th. Wow. You can trace back 5 generations of Walt Disney family. And I'm not going to do this in the video, but there are a lot more relatives you can look at. I was just looking at the parents, and look at this, guys. Born November 14th, 1961, still living. Guys, Christopher Disney, born December 10th, 1954. He's at age 64. Some of them, they will tell you your age. Others, you might have to use math. So basically, that's what I was doing. But if you want to look at the other relatives of Walt Disney, like his spouse or, I don't know, cousins or something, you can basically just look up Walt Disney and just pick his relatives, you know? And so basically, not only you can figure out the Walt Disney's relatives, but you can figure out how they died and special things about them that are not too personal. So, famous, and search up their relatives. Unless they don't dare to put it on the internet, then you can't do anything about it. But if they do, then you can get some information. So, I thought I'd throw that out there on the greatest. Alright, just subscribe, put your thoughts and comments below. Click the bell if you want to get notified when I post. And, well, we'll see you in the next video. Only a couple more videos left until 2019. And the live streams are this Monday, right? Is that New Year's Eve? I think that's New Year's Eve. Alright, we'll see you in the next video on the greatest actor of the 2020s. Lightning Mills is out. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. On the greatest actor 2020. Bye.